focus on changing your life and you're able to consistently take action on your wishes, your life will change. It is an amazing feeling, so make sure to celebrate your accomplishments. We usually take on challenges for that feeling of success that we finish. Don't brush over these feelings, become aware of it, embrace it. Every day we have large and small battles. Showing ourselves that change is possible. We might know we are capable of improving in one area of our life, but deny being able to change another area. Every time you find yourself on the other side of something you once thought was impossible, take a moment to let yourself bask in the glory of your amazing potential. Change your self-perception, change your life. Period. I think a pretty interesting article. I believe it makes sense if you notice more of what you're saying, what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you may be trying. You can go against it, which ties into one thing that I've been talking about for 3 years almost. One has to notice before one can change things. If I don't see those things, I can't do anything about it. If I don't see me being a jerk, I can't do anything about it. Maybe I also don't want to do something about it. But when my perception is so fucked up, it's basically like I can't do anything, and I guess we all have blind spots. We all just have certain things we don't see, and this is really fine, this is really okay. Let's see if we can find new findings on meditation. Meditation studies. I'm actually really glad. In the past week, I have fortunately started meditating again. I've been doing it every day since. Quite only one day I've missed it, which is actually really interesting because I now thought that this is a thing that I at some point will not do anymore, but for certain reasons I'm actually not quite sure. I kind of left things, I kind of didn't do it anymore, but it is fine because one is back, and I do also see that I'm still in a very good place and I'm still doing very fine. It's not like, okay, I see like that, I don't know, back in the days I've been able to, of course, meditate for longer. Yeah, but that's okay, I can be there in a bit, which is a good thing, because I believe that it is most often the case when you've built a certain habit that you are able also to get there rather quickly. But starting a new thing and building this new basis and whatnot, this takes a while. So what are the health benefits of meditation and mindfulness? Why do people practice mindfulness meditation? Are meditation and mindfulness practices safe? I would say so, unless you're doing it in places that are not safe, and maybe there are certain conditions you would have to be aware of that it kind of does not fit meditation. Stress and anxiety. A 2021 analysis of 23 studies examined mindfulness-based practices used as a treatment for adults with diagnosed anxiety disorders. The studies included in the analysis compared the mindfulness-based interventions alone or in combination with useful treatments with other treatments such as cognitive behavioral therapy, psychoeducation, and relaxation. The analysis showed mixed results for the short-term effectiveness of the different mindfulness-based approaches. Overall, they were more effective than the usual treatment as reducing the severity of anxiety and depression symptoms. But only some types of mindfulness approaches were as effective as cognitive behavioral therapy. However, these results should be interpreted with caution because the risk of bias for all of the studies was unclear. Also, the few studies that followed up with participants for periods longer than 2 months found no long-term effects on the mindfulness-based practices. There I see cancer. Could this be a thing? Mindfulness-based approaches may improve the mental health of people with cancer. A 2019 analysis of 29 studies, or 3,274 total participants of mindfulness-based practices, showed that use of mindfulness practice among people with cancer significantly reduced psychological distress, fatigue, sleep disturbance, pain, and symptoms of anxiety and depression. However, most of the participants were women with breast cancer, so the effect may not be similar for other populations or other types of cancer. Pain. I'm just nitpicking a few of those things, and I'm always going to take the newest one. A 2020 report by the Agency of Healthcare Research and Quality concluded that mindfulness-based stress reduction was associated with short-term, less than 6 months improvement in low back pain, but not fibromyalgia pain. In another 2020 NCCIH-supported analysis of the 5 studies of adults using opioids for acute or chronic pain, with a total of 514 participants, found that meditation practices were strongly associated with pain reduction. There we have high blood pressure, substance use disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, insomnia, and sleep quality. Apparently, by the way, it is the case that meditation should not necessarily be done before sleeping. Andrew Huberman talking about it in one podcast episode, just because it apparently does spike not awareness but focus a bit. Might be due to adrenaline, I don't actually know, but it's better to be done throughout the day or even in the morning, I guess, so might actually be able to help you waken up and so on and so forth.